The stars twinkled like scattered jewels across the vastness of space as the alien ships hovered above Earth. They came in peace, or so they said, but humans were skeptical. It had been a decade since the first alien visit, and since then, their presence had become routine. They weren't the invaders everyone feared, but rather curious explorers from distant galaxies. That humans were eager to know more about them. They had no idea that the most unexpected event in the history of humanity was about to unfold. The aliens, known as the Jiraxians, were a species so advanced they had conquered the deepest mysteries of the universe. Their technology was light years ahead of anything humanity could even dream of. They communicated telepathically and had no need for physical bodies to interact. They could manipulate matter with their minds, create energy from nothing, and travel faster than the speed of light. At first, the Jiraxians saw humans as a primitive species. They were amused by the fact that people could only travel within their solar system and had barely scratched the surface of space exploration. The Jiraxians laughed at the human attempts to communicate with them. Their language was clumsy, and their technology was ancient compared to the Jiraxians' mastery of energy and physics. "Look at them," the Jiraxian leader Korath said to his council. "They think their radio signals can reach across the stars. How adorable." The other aliens chuckled in agreement, watching the humans through their advanced surveillance technology. The humans had tried to send messages to the stars, hoping to make contact with other civilizations. The Jiraxians had intercepted these signals long ago, but had never responded, considering humans too insignificant. But despite their amusement, the Jiraxians were curious. They had never encountered a species quite like humans. They lacked the advanced biological enhancements that most other intelligent species had. Humans, with their fragile bodies, were not a threat. Still, there was something about them that piqued the interest of the Jiraxians. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. A small human research team, led by Dr. Elena Mitchell, discovered an anomaly. A strange signal was coming from the deepest part of the Pacific Ocean. It was unlike anything they had ever encountered. The signal appeared to be a pattern of energy that was bouncing off something in the depths, but no one knew what it was. Dr. Mitchell's team was excited. They had uncovered something truly remarkable. What they didn't know was that the Jiraxians had been monitoring this signal for some time. They were intrigued by it, but had no idea what it meant. They decided to investigate further, sending one of their ships to Earth's oceans to uncover the source of the anomaly. The Jiraxians sent a crew to the ocean floor, using their advanced technology to scan the depths. What they found shocked them. There, hidden beneath miles of water, was a massive crystalline structure. It was pulsating with an energy that was beyond anything the Jiraxians had ever seen. The crystal seemed to be drawing power from the surrounding water. The Jiraxians could not understand it, as they had never encountered a phenomenon that could manipulate water in such a way. "What is this?" Korath asked, his voice tinged with disbelief. "Water doesn't have the ability to generate this kind of energy. It's impossible." But what the Jiraxians did not realize was that the humans were far more resilient than they had ever imagined. For years, humanity had known a secret that had been passed down from generation to generation, hidden away in ancient texts and legends. It was said that Earth had a unique power, the ability to resist water in ways no other species could. While the rest of the universe had evolved species that had learned to adapt to various elements, humans had always been immune to the destructive effects of water. Humans could breathe underwater for extended periods. Their bodies could survive extreme exposure to water, and they could even harness its energy. They had learned how to use water as a powerful force, not just for survival, but for advancement. The oceans had become a wellspring of untapped potential, a force waiting to be understood. Dr. Mitchell's team had been the first to truly unlock the secret. They had discovered the crystal in the ocean, a beacon of energy that was tied to this ancient human immunity. The crystal had been dormant for centuries, waiting for the right time to activate. When the Jiraxians arrived, they were unable to comprehend what was happening. They had always viewed water as a weakness, a force that could drown and destroy. They had never encountered a species that could not only survive water, but control it. The humans didn't just survive in the oceans, they thrived. Their bodies had evolved in a way that allowed them to manipulate the water to their advantage. The crystal in the ocean was a key to unlocking this power, a power that the Jiraxians were completely unprepared for. Dr. Mitchell activated the crystal, and in an instant, the entire world seemed to change. The ocean surged with energy, and the Jiraxian ship, which had been hovering above, was pulled into the water. The humans, with their newfound strength, were able to control the flow of water, creating massive waves and currents that destabilized the alien ship. The Jiraxians had underestimated the human connection to Earth's oceans, and now they were paying the price. Impossible, Koraf cried out. How could this be? We are the masters of the universe, but these creatures, these humans, they are stronger than we thought. As the Jiraxian ship struggled to break free from the powerful waves, the human forces on the surface continued to amplify their control over the water. The Jiraxians were trapped, unable to comprehend the source of this new power. The once confident aliens had become the helpless ones, surrounded by a force they had never believed possible. The humans were no longer the weak, primitive species the Jiraxians had laughed at. They were the masters of their planet, wielding the power of the oceans in ways no alien could ever understand. The Jiraxians, defeated and humbled, retreated from Earth. They had come to conquer, but instead, they had learned the true strength of humanity. The secret of the humans' immunity to water had been revealed, and with it, a new era of human dominance had begun. The aliens would never laugh at Earth's inhabitants again. And as the Jiraxians vanished into the stars, the humans stood tall, proud, and unshaken. They were no longer a joke in the eyes of the universe. They had proved that they could survive anything, even the most hostile forces in the galaxy. With the power of water on their side, nothing could stand in their way.